there, and welcome back to the railway.
In today's video I'm going to be showing you the progress that I've made and will make with the castle section of the layout. So I have now made the gatehouse that I bought at Model Rail Scotland, as well as the two wing walls. Now this is all sunk in, so if I ring around to the side, you can see that the paving is all at an angle going upwards. And if I show you from that angle, you can see a bit more clearly as well that it ramps up. This gap here is where the bridge goes over the road. So all I need to do now is get the, I can't remember what those stones are called, I'll put a caption up of what they are. So all I need to do is get those fitted on the inside and then get the stones on the top as well.
Before we carry on with the rest of what it's like at the moment, I just thought I'd jump back in time a little bit to catch you up on what I've been doing. So you can see here me just playing around with different layouts with the castle, with the gatehouse, but now built at this point. The thing that I wanted, as you can see here, was the gatehouse to be sunken into the ground, which I had done by cutting these two holes in the foam that you can see on screen. I then inserted the two walls that would go either side of the bridge, as well as then carving the gaps for the two outer walls of the gatehouse as well. I also wanted to have paving running underneath the castle, and that's what this template here is for. So I put that underneath and then cut around and then transferred that onto the pavement sheet and then cut out the gaps where the gatehouse needed to be sitting. So you can see those now removed, and might keep those for a later use as they're quite big pieces. But now I've inserted it into place, and you can see how nicely it then fits in. You can see the angle has worked really well that I wanted with the uphill trajectory of the paving going into the gatehouse.
The next section of wall that's going in is this section here, so you can see this section here. And what I'm doing is I'm just carving out the area where it will sit in. So you can see it will then sit there. So I'll just then carve that out and then slot that in. So I'll show you how that's looking in a moment. I've made quite a bit of progress since the last set of footage. So I've now carved out the gaps for all of these sections along here. I've just taken this section out here for now because I'm using it to help me cut this gap here. So if I just show you around the back side as well, so you can see that's where the doorway is for this tower. So there's a little bit of a ramp down to it. So that will then get all blended in with the scenery when I get to that. I've now levelled out the gatehouse because it was wonking quite heavily to one side. So I put the level on it, and then when I glue it down, I'll push down on that side as it dries, and it should then make sure it's level. But yeah, so just going to get around doing this wall here. So it's going to be a similar wall on the top to the bottom. So there's going to be two of these wall towers here, and then two down here, but there's going to be a wider gap in between. And the wall's just going to carry on around here, and there might be a third level of wall just around the bottom here. I'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I'll show you in the next clip how it's going. Well, I've made a lot more progress with it since the last section of videos. Let me just catch up on what I've been doing. So last time you saw me, I'd gotten to this section here. I've now done this span here, and to make it the wider than this, I've used the same width of wall, but I've used two of them instead. So it gives a nice wider and then kind of triangular angle to it, like that. And if I do another level, I might then have another two at the bottom there. I'm not sure if I will though. But yeah, so I've also, as you can see, gone round this side here. My intention is to have another two turrets, one here and one here, but I've used up all of my turrets for now, so I need to go and get some more at some point. So that will probably be in a future video because I don't have those to hand. I haven't been able to put the I still can't remember the name of these. I'll put it in the video edited. I still haven't got those in. I've had a slight problem with them, that I've gone to put them in and I need to trim them all down because they sit slightly too high than they should. So if I just grab one to show you. So as I put this one in place, that is flush with the paving, and you'll be able to see it sticks up by about 1 or 2 millimeters over the top. And of course, when I then fit these stones on the top that you can see on this one,
that then will mean that those stones don't have as much to glue onto, and they won't be, there's a chance that then I won't get them level because the wall itself will have two different angles to it. So I need to modify all of these. I'm not sure if that will get done in today's video or not. If it does, then I'll show you how it looks with them all placed in. If not, then that'll be in a future video. But my main plan was to get this section just with the outer walls done on this side, and that's gone really well. So the next section of Castle Update will probably feature more to do with this side, with some of the Tudor style buildings, and again some more of a castle wall, because if I put this in place, the bridge goes across there, and there will then be, something's gone downstairs, there will then be a wall that will go round here, around the front here, kind of like that. So that's something that I'm going to need to have a bit of a play with, and I need to build some more of these wall sections. The other things that I need to do is get the pavement for this gap here and this gap here. I need to get that done, and this section of wall I also need to make it a bit thicker, because at the moment it is just one piece of wall, whereas I want to have it so it's the same width as all of these ones, where you've got the layer of detailed card, the layer grey board, and then another layer of detailed card on the back. So that's all the things that I need to be getting done. One of the things that I have done already, if I zoom in there, as you can see, I've now got this little path going from this level of wall. So you can imagine, say you've come from the gatehouse, you're walking along this wall, there's a staircase in this turret to get you out onto this courtyard, and there's a staircase in this turret to get you to this section of wall here. And there's staircases in each of those to go up, but not to go down, because there's ground underneath. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun building this castle section. I'm incredibly happy with how it's gone. All I need to do now is, as I say, decide if I want another wall here. I'm verging on the side of probably not, but I'll see how I feel about it. And then, as I said, all I've got to do now is this section over here. So these are two of the kits I'm going to be using for the Tudor section here. So the idea is, with these low relief buildings, is I'm going to have them across this back here, kind of like it would go further on back like that. So I'll have like a corridor sections in between the buildings. I'm thinking about having some sort of courtyard here with a market or something along those lines. And then, yeah, as I've already said, having the wall around the outside. But that's going to be all of the update for today's video, because I can't build these at the moment because I'm using my desk for painting at the moment. So that's going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, please do consider giving the video a like, and indeed subscribing to the channel. Don't forget, subscribing is free. If you want to be notified when my videos go out, just click the little notification icon. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.